Well, it turns out I actually don't have that many endings left, so I might as well just cover them all. Okay, but first off, I need to try this. Okay, go right, and then we go left. We never took this path. And then we go right from here. As you make way forward, you discover a large cavern. An old-looking ship rests against the edge of the lake with debris scattered about the surrounding area. You cautiously walk towards the ship. The air is chilling and you fear it won't be a good idea to stay too long. The possibility of discovering something that can help you drives you to explore. You climb aboard the ship. As you take a moment to observe your surroundings, you are only welcomed by the trickle of water brushing against the wood of the ship. You move about to see where you can go. Every footstep you take feels heavy as you hear the sound of wood cracking under your feet. You feel this ship has been around here for quite some time. You explore under the deck of the ship. Nothing but the sound of your footsteps bounce about the structure of the ship. From one room to another, you've come to discover a kitchen. Although there is nothing unique about it, you feel you should take a moment to inspect it. Inspect the drawers. You pull one out after another, finding that they have been empty. Dust spreads about the air as you disturb the rest. Checking underneath, you discover a rusty knife resting on the floor. You find that there are plenty of hardened red droppings dotting the edge of the wall. You take the knife in hopes that you may defend yourself with it. I have a weapon! Yay! Let's save. But let's inspect the oven. You see a lone pot resting upon a dusty stovetop. You gaze downward and open the oven door. Nothing but ash filled the oven chamber. You close the oven door. Well, move on. You continue your lonely tour of the ship, only to find there is nothing of use or value. And then we leave. You discover a door of fancy markings about the woodwork. Perhaps this is where the captain resided. You discover the room of the captain. Unlike the other parts of the ship, everything seems to have been left alone in this room. Before you rests an old wooden desk with papers and assumed belongings of the captain. There is a small bed off near the corner of the room and some chairs in the other. You have a feeling deep down that you shouldn't take anything. Other than the lamp and other objects, there is a small stack of papers in contrast to the lone paper resting by itself. Approaching the desk, you begin to inspect the papers resting on the desk. Peering about the pages of this collective pile of documents, you realize that most of these are personal notes or journal entries. You pick a few and begin to read. Day 7. The voyage has gone quite smooth as we begin our second week away from home. The spirits of the men are high as we anticipate the discovery of new lands that lie beyond our documented knowledge. It has been my dream to accomplish something world-changing. Together we move forward with full hearts and unbreakable spirits. Day 66. It has been just over 2 months out at sea and we have yet to discover anything new. We have suffered through many storms and sickness has plagued the ship recently. Several of my favorite crew members have passed on to the next life. I see the growing doubt in the eyes of my fellow laborers as our voyage continues day after day. Food rations have been cut in half in fears that we may have to turn back. I dare not let myself think of failure. Those men who have lost their lives are sacrifices to make this voyage possible. I cannot let them be in vain. Day 91. It has come to roughly 3 months out here on the endless blue. With much pain, we have turned around. Yes, we are headed for home port. We have just enough food to make it back. I just hope we have a smooth journey back. The spirits of the crew are low and bitter due to our failure. I do not let myself get caught up in thinking of it. Truly, we did not intend for this to happen. Notice to the crew. Due to our unexpected predicament, everyone is being split up into groups of 2s and 3s. Scouting assignments will be given until we can find a more habitable place to settle. For now, we must do what we can. Okay, seeing that there is little left to see, you take your leave. It's been a while, so I'm gonna save slot 4. Okay, so we exit the vessel. You make your way back to where the tunnel divides. So now we can go left, and that takes us back here. Okay. If we go forward. Okay. Go right. Here, subtle echo shiftings. The creature appears. Pulls your boat, but resist as much as you can. You remember the knife you have found and struggle to bring it out. Yay! Finally, progress. With success, you hold the knife and begin to cut away at the appendages that bind you. The room vibrates as you do cut, and the creature immediately leaves you alone. It takes you a moment to catch your breath. You come to a divide. Which way do you go? Let's go right then. The path you walk comes to an end. Before you shines a pillar of light. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been here for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone flower. For some reason, you feel hope enter your heart as you gaze upon the flower. Oh! Surely this flower will ease the pain of the spectre. You push the flower and carefully pluck it from the ground. There is something special about this flower. Light continues to pierce through the darkness from an opening above. Surely this gives you some hope that not always lost. Seeing that there is nothing else for you here, you turn around. Okay, so we go left now. Takes us back here. Okay, so let's get out of the cave, and then we'll finally get out of here. Wait, no, that's the mushroom. Okay, we've made it out to the outside, and then now we're gonna placate that old spectre, and then we're gonna pick up a sword because we get a sword. Hey, swords. Okay, follow the trail in the grass, and then inspect the grave. The ghost appears before. Without hesitation, reach for the flower to give to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hand as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze blow by as a finger fades with the flower. A faint whisper dances about the air. I am free. At last. You feel a sense of relief within you and you reach for the sword. You now wield this special sword. Yay! I wield a sword. Let's continue on so we have a text line which we can save on. We're gonna overwrite this one. Maybe with the sword now we can actually pick up that crystal thingy. Let's see. Dive in. You open your eyes and see the stone sitting before you. The large fish comes in. You grab your sword and hold it close, pointing at the fish. The fish swims at you with haste. Just as it gets in range, you thrust the sword into the top of the mouth. The sword penetrates and goes through the forehead of the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out and the fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. If the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hands, you feel it vibrate as if there is an energy inside it trying to break loose. This must be important. Indeed, you exit the lake with the orb in your possession. So that means now we can continue along the trail, and I assume after exploring the field, we can see the unicorn, and then we can slot this in now, can't we? Remember the orb we found on the floor of the lake nearby. You place the orb into the slot carved into the center rock. The stones that surround you begin to glow. The light radiates and glows brighter. With a flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground no longer is grass. The newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by someone long ago. Rubble and stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward, at the end of the pathway is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end, an endless power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. Approach the light. The light intrigues you and you walk towards it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You feel the energy flow into you, but you struggle to contain it. Your body begins to glow immensely and you burn from the inside out. You are blinded by the flow of power and you dissolve before it. Your body becomes disintegrated by the light. Your adventure unfortunately ends here. Oh no. We got burned. We got burned. Burned by the light. Okay, so what happens if we leave? Now seeing what secrets this stone contain, you know you can come back at a later time. You pick up the orb. The orb back in your possession, you walk back towards the trail. Okay, so that's fine. So we can continue on from here. Okay, let's save again. And then I'll figure this out. Okay, so here we are, we're back at the tower. Now that we have the orb, I believe we can simply enter the tower now. You approach the door, as you reach for the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Oh, we still can't. There is a dark haze about the fountain, yeah. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. Odd. Okay, well, we could just go the long way around. Inspect the tree. Okay, we're back in the tower. I think we can do something now that we have a sword. Maybe we can destroy that stone, who knows. Let's take a look up there. Okay. Or maybe we can fight that. Maybe we can fight that spider, who knows. Yeah, I think we could. Let's go downstairs. Okay, we'll save here. Slot 5. And let's go to the far door. You pull out your sword and stab the spider as it lunges at you. Over and over again you stab the monster, each time it squeals in pain. Ooh, we did it! The spider flees into the darkness overhead. You hear it motioning about, possibly to strike again. You notice the key in the ground close by your feet. Before more trouble happens, you'll quickly grab the key and make it for the door. Alright, we got it now. Let's go upstairs. Forward. And now we can open the chest. Wait. With the key you found earlier, you try it on the lock. The lock clicks loose and you open the chest. You discover a small wooden harp resting on linen cloth. You take the harp and close the chest. Oh, we can serenade that unicorn now, I think. But just to be sure, I want to see if the stone will do anything now that we have that sword. So let's keep going then. Open hatch. You've made it to the top of the tower. Okay, now we can destroy the stone. You grab your sword with a firm grip and swing with your might to destroy the stone. The sword explodes into pieces as light bursts from the stone. You tremble in shock and the stone begins to feed off your fear. You can feel your life slipping away and you fall to the ground. Everything becomes black and your mind drifts away into nothing. You die a quick yet painful death. Your adventure ends here. No, that was just like that. Oh well. Okay. I think that means we need the unicorn, right? Okay, now that we have the harp, maybe we can serenade that old unicorn. As if a trick upon your eyes, yeah. Unsure what is going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck the strings. The soothing calm comes over you as you listen. The unicorn comes into view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Human, have ear for my words. A great evil has gripped these lands and has rendered me powerless. You must find some way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power I can do little. The fate of this land depends upon you. Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete this quest of yours. This is no longer about saving the farm. You must save the whole land from the spreading darkness. You turn back as you question what you should do next. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out, I guess. I'll be right back as I do. Okay, so I forgot I had the rope. Maybe I can use it to fish up that coin. There was a coin in the well. So we'll do that next. And this little puzzle adventure game thingy. It's taking quite a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, inspect the well. Let's grab the coin. You pull out the rope you found earlier and fasten it to the well. You climb down with ease and obtain the coin. You struggle to pull yourself up and out of the well, but you do so successfully. You then loosen the rope and store it away. You feel somewhat satisfied that you are one coin richer. Okay, so now we have a coin. Let's go back to the grass trail. Oh, maybe the fountain wants a coin. We can try that. Okay, go right. Go to the gate. Enter. We will toss our coin in. You pull out the coin you found and toss it into the water of the fountain. The coin disappears with a subtle splash. The water then fizzles for a moment, quickly returning to a lifeless state. Surely this must mean something. Yep, we can enter the tower freely now. For what it's worth. There's not much we could always enter. It's just a really long roundabout method. But we can save here. Just to be sure. And then... okay. So, okay, let's check downstairs. And the middle door. We have a sword now, so we can defend ourselves against this hound, I believe. You pull out the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. Oh, that works too. The hound begins to wag his tail. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it were charmed by the harp. You never give it much thought how powerful music can be. Ooh. Oh, now we have options. Okay, cell door on the right. You enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on the side, some debris on the floor, and a large hole in the corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion towards the hole. You discover a passageway underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is fallen rock blocking the way through. Seeing that there is nothing else you can do, you go back to where you came. So cell door on the left. You open the door to find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There is also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You have no doubt this individual was locked up for a long time. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. There is a faint glow of light emanating from the ring as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. You take the ring and put it on with a perfect fit. Oh, can we use it to contain the light? Can we? Yeah, I'm sure we can. Okay. And now we can just come and go freely as we please. This is like a traditional RPG kind of thing now. Yeah, I guess that settles the debate. It's gonna go under a play instead of a read. It's an old school. What this is an old school adventure game. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so trail in the grass. Yeah, I'll just do a quick save here. Continue on. Continue on. Stone pillars. Okay, let's approach the light now. Now that we have a ring, the light intrigues you and you walk towards it. Raise the light brush about you as if you are seeking to break away from its home. You remember the ring you have found and point it towards the light. Your hand trembles as light flows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn and you stumble back. Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplish what you must do here. You pick up the orb. With the orb back in your possession, you walk back towards the trail. The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of... yeah, okay. Alright, so now we have the light. I think that means we can destroy the stone? Yeah, that's probably it, isn't it? Okay, let's go back. And we will save with the split in the path. Okay, here we are. We're all the way back here. We're about to reach the climax of the story, I think. The stone is there. Okay, let's go. Destroy the stone. You stretch forth your fists and point the ring at the stone. You can feel resistance as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You try to keep hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out from the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavy to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. The light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. What little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. Even though your adventure ends here, you accomplish what you set out to do. It is finished. So we died? We died? That can't be it, right? Are we missing one more thing? Yeah, we're definitely missing one more thing. Definitely. Okay, let me review everything again. And then we will see what we are missing. Okay, we are starting from scratch. And this is going to be the true sequence for anyone who wants to get to the true ending, it seems. So step 1, go to the crops, follow the path, continue down the path, continue on, whoops, continue on, cross the bridge, and then you take a nap, and that leaves you back at where you were, the split in the road. You go left, follow the trail in the grass, inspect the grave, and then you back away from the sword. Next, you continue on. Continue along the trail, explore the field, and then you go back. Go back to the grave, go back to where the path split, and now we go right. And we inspect the tree. Oops. Press the knobs. Left, right, right. Okay, go right, left, and then right. Inspect the ship. Okay, there's a lot of text to go through. Inspect the drawers. And move on. Then we leave. And now we go left. And we go forward. Oops. Go right. And then after we fight that off, we go right again. We pick up the flower as per usual. Go left. And then next we go left. And then we go right. Blah blah blah. We're back in this room. Inspect the supplies. Enter the door behind you. Now that we have the rope. Now we go outside. Exit the gated area. Go back to where the path split. Go left. Continue down the path. Inspect the well. Grab the coin. Go back to the grass trail. Follow the trail in the grass. Inspect the grave. Now we can get the sword. Now we've got the sword. Continue on. Inspect the lake. Get the pearl by diving in. Fight off the fish. Go back to the grave. Go back. Oops. Not that back. Back to where the path split. Go right. To the gate. Enter. Inspect the fountain. Enter the tower. Far door. Fight off the spider. Pick up the ring. Upstairs. Move forward. Move forward. Open the chest. Got the up. Go downstairs. 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 And now middle door, and then we charm the dog. Charm the doggy. And then we go cell door on the left. Pick up the ring. We leave. Into the door behind you. Go outside. Exit the gated area. Back to where the path split again. Left. Trail in the grass. Continue on. Continue along the trail. Explore the field. Unicorn wants to talk. Wait a second. Okay, then now we inspect the stone pillars, and all that stuff happens. You push the light. Go back. Well, back to the grave. Back to where the path splits. Go right. Go to the gate. Enter. Into the tower. Upstairs. Go forward. Continue forward. Open the hatch. And we destroy the stone. What's gonna be different? You begin to feel something. Warmth, light, it is coming back. You lack the strength to talk as the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. And that's the good ending. So I don't know what I missed out on the other path, Must have been something. Because I just died straight after that. I assume it's because I didn't go back. Maybe I didn't go back to talk with the unicorn, so I didn't realize. Or something. Perhaps. No, I definitely went back there. Okay, maybe it's just gotta do with the fact that it has to be the perfect order. Maybe it's an old school game thing where you have to do it in the exact order and just doing it slightly out of order and then you're bad ending. But in any case, that's Disturbed for you. Yep, definitely an old school adventure game. If you want to try this out for yourself, and the link's down in the description below, give it a shot. It's free after all. So yep, that's all for me today. Disturbed. Thank you for watching. Coro out.